Monday.
And the day after the big show.
Yeah, great show, and of course we all watched and had a good time. Now, here's the deal. One of the winners last night, Christoph Waltz, okay? He was Best Supporting Actor for Inglourious Bastards. When I saw this guy's performance back in the day, I knew he was going to win.
Really?
I loved his performance, and you might recall we were the only station to go out there to L.A. and interview the cast of Inglourious Bastards. I was this close to the man. And when I asked him about his performance, a very humble guy, he gave the props to his director, Quentin Tarantino. You brought him to life in such a non-cliched Nazi villain. This man is fascinating.
I agree 100%. And I also agree 100%, probably 120% if you allow me, that Quentin created this thing. You know, he wrote it. And I can't play what's not written. Because
I'm quite proud of that interview. Quite proud of that until my producer gets in my ear and says, "When did you interview that guy? 2001?" No.
Show out.
I interviewed him a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Jeez.
When it came out.
He was referring to your 80s.
Oh, my 80s shirt. Easy, Crystal. Thanks for your
being mean
support.
Today. I think I'm stressed out and tired from the move.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll blame it on the move, honey. Here's the deal. You know what? Of course, Christoph Waltz is a winner, but we had a lot of Colorado winners as well, and I want to give a shout-out to Boulder's own Louis Sahoyas. He took home the Oscar for Best Documentary for The Cove, huh?
Fantastic.
Bravo. I was bummed, though, because when he got up there, they put up a protest sign, I don't know if you saw it or not, to text for the Dolphins, and they cut away right away. He didn't get to say a word.
It's not his fault.
It was his colleague who did it, but he didn't get to say a word, so he got cut off. We'll have him on this show. Also, a shout-out to Precious, co-directed by Denver's own Sarah Siegel Magnus. That flick got a couple of awards.
Yep.
Bravo!
Yep.
Including Monique for Best Supporting Actress, and I thought she gave a great speech as well. Now, one of the things that got people talking about the Oscars were the Oscar snubs, and there were two that I could think of last night. Let's head out now live to TMZ.com, my pals out there, to Heart of Hollywood, and let's talk about the snubs during the remembrance section of the show, Dax, because number one, they didn't have B. Arthur, who I love, and number two, they didn't have Farrah Fawcett. A lot of folks are upset about that.
Yeah, you know what, people are pretty upset. I mean, the fact that Farrah Fawcett, she was, a huge star, and the fact that they put Michael Jackson in, that section, but didn't put Farrah Fawcett, I think got a lot of people talking. Michael Jackson was in one movie, and I think Farrah Fawcett was in 3, something like that, so people just kind of raised the flag and said, well, why would you not put her in, but you put Michael in? So a lot of people are talking today. Obviously, we're trying to get to the bottom, figure out why they chose to pass on putting her in that section, but I don't know for you. I don't know an answer for you right now.
And what's the buzz overall? I thought the show was so long and boring, and I was very disappointed. What's the buzz out there? It seemed to do well in the ratings.
I think it did really well, and the fact is I rarely make it through the Oscars. I'd get bored out of my mind. But this one I actually stuck through. I watched the whole thing. I found Steve Martin and Alec Baldwin pretty funny. I like that they were kind of poking fun at people throughout the show, which they don't always do. They always make it really uptight and, kind of hard to breathe in there, and they were just making fun of people, and I loved it. And that was, I think, they tried to bring something new to the Oscars this year.
Those guys were among the highlights for me. They really had a great timing together. The two of them did. Let's change gears quickly, Dax, and talk about my favorite sport. I'm a huge football fan. I know all about the game. And I understand that Ben Roethlisberger of the Indianapolis Colts is in trouble.
The Steelers?
Oh, yeah, the Steelers, of course.
Yeah, he hit a home run.
He hit a home run, yeah. What's his deal?
Well, basically, he is being accused of sexual assault in a bathroom of a Georgia club. A woman is coming forward saying that he went into the women's bathroom and then sexually assaulted her. I don't know what exactly went on in there. However, she went to the cops. The cops have interviewed him. They've interviewed her. But this is also adding fuel to the fire because he was accused of rape back in 2008 in Lake Tahoe by some woman in a hotel. And that never really got filed out, and now we're waiting on charges to be brought against him in this one. So we'll kind of wait and see what happens, but right now it's just a developing story. We're putting up anything new on the website. The cops feel like she is telling the truth because when she got in there, she was hysteric. It didn't seem like it was made up, but obviously these are just accusations at this point, and his camp is completely denying everything.
All right, you'll keep us posted on that one for sure. There's Dax, TMZ.com. He didn't like the Oscars, but he stayed up last night to watch them. And apparently, Dax, you didn't change shirts from last night either.
Nope, I rolled out of bed.
I burned you, buddy. I burned you. Just kidding. I love you, Dax. We'll see you
right,
tomorrow on Every Day. He's normally so put together. Do you see him today? Crinkly shirt. What's Dax's problem? You got to iron for this show,
It's a
Dax.
Monday.
It's a Monday. You know one guy who is together? Mickey Rourke, huh? That guy's a sharp-dressed man. He did not win an Oscar last night, but he's going for a different kind of prize. Yeah, Mickey's in England, and he's talking about the ladies. Have you heard this one? He says the last time he was in Great Britain, he had sex with 14 women in one night. No wonder his face looks like that. Jeez Louise.
And he's bragging about this? He's telling everybody?
Here's the deal. Right now, he's 57. He has a 24-year-old girlfriend. What is this man on? Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, he's right.
He looks like he had a long night. In that
I can't imagine you could find 14 women that would want to sleep with him. Up. All right, you know, I often feel like Alice in Wonderland because, as I've said before, I'm sitting next to Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Stop it.
You know I love you. I'm the Tweedledum around
new
here.
names every day.
Yep. Alice in Wonderland in good company. The Tim Burton flick opened to over $200 million. That is a record for 3D flicks. It actually beat Avatar in terms of opening weekend, and it's the best debut ever of Tim Burton's career, so congrats to him. There's buzz all over the internet that Conan O'Brien is going to go on tour and that the announcement will be made today. O'Brien's separation package from NBC says he can't be on the air until September. But
he can be on stage.
He can be on stage. So he's going to tour the country doing sort of, you know, his show on stage.
Yeah.
It'll be announced today, and we'll keep you posted on whether or not Denver might be one of the stops.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Has to be.
I'd love to see him on stage. And we'll let you know also if he might get that show on Fox this coming fall. Yeah. Okay, ladies, sing it with me, would you? Wanted, dead or
alive. Yeah, keep
Crystal?
going.
Bring out the acid wash.
Bring out the acid wash jeans. We're talking Bon Jovi. They're right here in Mile High. The concert tonight at 8 p.m. over at the Pepsi Center. The show is nearly sold out, but there are a few tickets left. Grab your acid wash jeans, Crystal, and join them. And by the way, back in the day, I was a huge fan of Bon Jovi. I kind of dressed like them a little. Yeah.
Look at the hair. Love it.
In case you're wondering whether I have a hairy
That
chest.
would look better over my fireplace.
Yes, it would. Not quite as scary, but still there.
I was living on a prayer, people. I was giving love a bad name.
To what you got.
My girlfriend just went in LA, and all I saw on her Facebook page the next day was, wow, give me some aspirin. What a night. So I think she had a lot of fun at
It's
Bon
going to be a good
Jovi.
show.
Yeah.
Good show tonight.
It's a good show if you need aspirin the next day. Hey, speaking of a good show, she's the hottest DJ in Europe. She is tearing up the dance clubs in London and Paris, and she's not on drugs. She's on Geritol.
Oh, no.
Say hello to Ruth Flowers, superstar DJ. This is not a joke. The 69-year-old is conquering the clubs with her electro beat bling bling style.
Look at her hair.
I love it. She began spinning for her grandson's birthday several years ago, and now she really is the hottest DJ in Europe. I think she looks like Betty White on speed.
I love it. Go, Granny, go.
Go, Granny, go.
Are those shades? Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, those are shades.
I didn't know if they were for a medical reason or if she's
Yes,
just
cataracts.
trying to be cool.
Okay, finally, it is no secret that I have a song in my heart and voices in my head.
How many voices?
Several. And finally, a video that captures perfectly how I feel about Mondays.
This is not helping to get through Monday.
La 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 la.
What is this?
It is the hottest viral video of the weekend. It's a Russian singer from the 70s. It's had
Wait,
over...
why is this just becoming viral now?
It was just discovered online. They posted it. It has 2 million hits in the last 3 days. Isn't he great?
I love all the old stuff.
Happy
It's hot
Monday.
now. Yeah. Good stuff.
Not much
Good
color
stuff.
back then.
Look at the decor.
The guy needs hair help for sure.